Hello friends, my name is Rashid Rizwi. Today I'll teach you regarding VLOOKUP. What is the base of VLOOKUP and how to use this formula efficiently. So this entire video will make you comfort in VLOOKUP functions. आपको ये समझने में हेल्प करेगा VLOOKUP का फंडामेंटल क्या है और VLOOKUP हम यूज़ क्यों करते हैं. So I'll show you some examples so that you can implement this formula easily in your work, in your job. This can be VLOOKUP tutorial part 1. We have various examples on VLOOKUP. Very difficult to show all example in one video. So I'll just release part wise. This is part 1 you can say. So VLOOKUP tutorial part 1 we can call this. Let's proceed for it. First I will go to some data. I'll open some data. ये हमारे पास data है. You can see this data. This some raw data I have. So in this raw data we have plenty of columns and rows. मुझे इस raw data से इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट करने हैं. ये शीट हमने बनाई है. यहाँ पे शीट पे आप देखेंगे we have some employee information system name दिया है हमने इसका. Here I have some fields called employee code, name, first name, region, department and salary. So what is my purpose is the moment I type employee code here, मैं चाहता हूँ कि जैसे मैं employee code टाइप करूँ, I want Excel to go to that file, my main file or main sheet, and extract informations from there. I mean, if I type employee code 67, I want Excel to go to that file because we all maintain one main file, log file, master file, main data file. ये फाइल आपके ये शीट आपके सेम फाइल में भी हो सकता है और दिस कैन बी इन डिफरेंट फाइल आल्सो. रिमेंबर, राइट नाउ माय सोर्स डेटा मेन शीट जहां पे सारा मेंटेन है और इंफॉर्मेशन मेंटेन है दैट इज इन द सेम फाइल. बट ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है. योर सोर्स डेटा कैन बी इन डिफरेंट फाइल आल्सो. ओके, सो यहाँ पे मेरा वीलुकअप शीट भी सेम फाइल में है और जहां से एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है वो रिकॉर्ड भी सेम फाइल में है. बट ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है. इट कैन बी डिफरेंट फाइल आल्सो. Here, what I want, the moment I type employee code here, I want Excel to go to that master sheet and extract name for me, region for me, department for me, and salary for me. And the moment I change my employee ID here, जैसे ही मैं change करूँ ID, ये सारा information भी change होना चाहिए. That is my purpose. And this purpose can be achieved by VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP का एक purpose, this is the purpose to extract informations against unique ID basically. This is one job of VLOOKUP and the basic job of VLOOKUP कि आप unique ID के अगेंस्ट में आप डेटा में सर्च कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पे हमारा जो यूनिक आईडी और एम्प्लॉय कोड है और इस एम्प्लॉय कोड के बेस में हम किसी फाइल से या किसी शीट से इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट कर सकते हैं. आप जाके मास्टर शीट में देखेंगे एम्प्लॉय कोड यूनिक है. VLOOKUP का फर्स्ट कंडीशन है, फॉर द फर्स्ट कंडीशन ऑफ VLOOKUP इज योर लुकअप वैल्यू मस्ट बी यूनिक. हियर एम्प्लॉय आईडी इज यूनिक. आप पूछोगे राशिद कैन वी लुकअप बेस्ड ऑन फर्स्ट नेम? यस यू कैन, but is your first name unique? Because there may be two Raja Kumar, Raja Remandkar. VLOOKUP goes to first match only, will not go to next match. That is why for vertical lookup functions, now VLOOKUP functions is used against unique ID. आप डुप्लीकेट के अगेंस्ट में भी यूज कर सकते हैं, बट आपका पर्पस सॉल्व नहीं होगा. योर पर्पस विल नॉट बी सॉल्व. The people asked me, Rashid, now let me know whether to use VLOOKUP for this function or HLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP यूज करना है ये इस पे डिपेंड करता है. ये दिस इज योर आउटपुट फॉर्मेट. ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लग रहा होगा, बट आपका जो सोर्स डेटा है जहां से रिकॉर्ड पुल हो रहा है, इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो, इंफॉर्मेशन फेच कर रहे हो, वो डेटा स्टोर वर्टिकल है या हॉरिजॉन्टल है. आप देखो आपका जो VLOOKUP असाइनमेंट शीट जो आउटपुट येलो कलर शीट है, यहाँ पे जो इंफॉर्मेशन आपको चाहिए, इंफॉर्मेशन कहाँ से चाहिए? मास्टर शीट से. नो मास्टर शीट का डेटा वर्टिकल है या हॉरिजॉन्टल है? वर्टिकल है. 95% मैक्सिमम केसेस में डेटा इंडस्ट्री में हम वर्टिकल स्टोर करते हैं. सो यहाँ पे वी लुकअप फंक्शन इंप्लीमेंट होगा। सो वी लुकअप इस पे डिपेंड नहीं करता है कि आपका आउटपुट फॉर्मेट हॉरिजॉन्टल है या वर्टिकल है। आपने जहां से एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है जो आपका सोर्स डेटा है, यहाँ पे आपका सोर्स डेटा मास्टर शीट है जो वर्टिकल स्टोर है। सो यहाँ पे वी लुकअप यूज होगा। अगर ये सोर्स डेटा वर्टिकल ना हो के हॉरिजॉन्टल होता, एग्जांपल मैं दे रहा हूं आपको। सपोज मेरा सोर्स डेटा ऐसा होता, जिस एग्जांपल आई एम गिविंग यू, नाउ दिस इज माय सोर्स डेटा, मैं यहां से इंफॉर्मेशन फेच कर रहा हूं, ये हॉरिजॉन्टल स्टोर है एंड हमें यहां से फेच करना है यहाँ पे अगर सपोज, तो यहाँ पे एच लुकअप यूज होगा, बिकॉज जहां से आप एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो आपका सोर्स डेटा ये हॉरिजॉन्टल है। तो if your source data is horizontal and then you want to pull some information, extract some information, तो h lookup यूज होगा। और अगर आपका सोर्स डेटा जहां से आप एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हो पुल कर रहे हो वो वर्टिकल है तो वो वी लुकअप यूज होगा। बिकॉज इंडस्ट्री में काफी कंफ्यूजन है when to use v lookup, when to use h lookup. Hope it is clear. If your data is source data is vertical, you have to use vlookup. If that is horizontal, you have to use hlookup. हम डेटा हमें यहाँ से एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है, सो ऑफ कोर्स हमें vlookup यूज करना होगा। मैं शीट को रिमूव कर देता हूँ। Hope it's clear. So I have to use here vertical lookup function because my source data is in vertical format. So I want इसके against में जो employee code है, I want to extract information against this employee code. Nothing but their name and region and department and salary. It can be first name or it can be last name or it can be both. Hope it's clear till now. Shall I proceed? Yes, proceed. I just go in front of name and I just say equal to VLOOKUP. I always recommend wizard to learn new functions. Although you can do VLOOKUP without wizard also, but wizard will help you to complete a function better way. मुझे VLOOKUP सीखना है, so मैं wizard से सीखूंगा, wizard help करेगा. Now how to go to wizard? Equal to function name open bracket and then click on fx और प्रेस कंट्रोल ए, किसी भी फंक्शन के विजार्ड में जाना है, इक्वल टू फंक्शन नेम देन ओपन ब्रैकेट एंड देन कंट्रोल ए और यू कैन क्लिक ऑन fx. इट्स नॉट केस सेंसिटिव. I click on fx, I'm in the wizard function wizard of VLOOKUP. Why I have jumped to wizard? Because wizard will help you to complete a function in a better way, easy way. Wizard में ना bracket देना है, ना comma देना है, ना opening bracket देना है, no closing bracket. These all brackets, comma comes automatically in wizard. And in wizard you get help also. उसका definition मिलता है, help मिलता है, example मिलता है. First parameter here is lookup value. What is your searching value? What is your lookup value? You say 89. If you say 89, you are hard coding it. We will not say 89 because we are not hard coding it. Our lookup value is nothing but हम ये 89 टाइप कहाँ करने वाले हैं. I am going to type this 89 in B3. So let's put there B, type there B3 और you click on 89, B3 automatic आ जाएगा. It means my lookup value is nothing but B3 here because I am going to type there, I mean lookup value tomorrow or in B3 locations only. So my searching value or lookup value आप इसको जो बोल लीजिए, यहाँ पे lookup value लिखा हुआ है is B3. So हम lookup employee ID type कहाँ करने वाले हैं? I am going to type employee code in a B3 of this yellow color sheet. So that is my lookup value. Is it clear? Yes, clear. Then I go to table array. You know कहाँ से pull करना है? You go to this arrow key and go to master sheet. Don't click in corner, don't select unwanted cells, it may affect your performance internally. So please select only the rows where you have data. Don't click in this way, neither this way. This is all the wrong approach, I don't recommend. So exactly I select my data using shortcut or whatever way you want to select and I need to lock it. Why? आपने लॉक करना होगा, otherwise if you copy formula down your table array will change. So I just lock it, just say F4 to lock it, as you know. So हमने लॉक कर दिया, sheet लॉक हो गया हमारा. Then I am in third parameter. Third parameter is column index. Now what do you want here? यहाँ पे क्या चाहिए, first name or last name? Suppose I want first name, maybe last name, maybe both. Let's have first name first. सो फर्स्ट नेम टेबल के किस कॉलम में है, गो एंड सी. फ्रॉम लेफ्ट फर्स्ट नेम कम्स इन कॉलम नंबर 2. नंबर फर्स्ट नेम टेबल के किस कॉलम में, फर्स्ट में, सेकंड में, थर्ड में. फर्स्ट नेम टेबल के सेकंड कॉलम में है. देन टाइप 2. You can't type 2 comma 3 because you wanted last name also. No, you can type either 2 or 3, either of one. So I want 2. अबे last name चाहिए, well I'll let you know. So first I want first name, that comes in column number 2. Now people ask how come you know it's column number 2 or 3. Go and see, go to table and see. Now people ask to me, Rashid, suppose I have 100 of columns, difficult to see columns manually. I will come in part 2, not to worry. All solutions are there. Without counting also you can get it by default by Excel functions, but not in this part. So अभी हमने क्या देखा, हम हार्ड कोडेड वे में गए और हमने काउंट कर लिया कॉलम. आई जस्ट टाइप 2 बिकॉज आई वांट फर्स्ट नेम. और कॉलम नंबर 2 में आई कांट टाइप बी हियर बिकॉज it's asking to you column index number, not the name number. So that is 2. I have written here 2. Fine. Any questions? Hope no question. Then I go to range lookup. It can be 0. 0 is also called false. Both are same. Or it can be 1. 1 is also known as true, true, true. So it can be 0, I mean false, or 1, or I mean true. If you make it blank, by default it's 1. So the major question is when 0 and when 1. 0 means exact match. Now what is exact match? If I type here 0 or false, both are same, means exact match. Exact match means you are saying to Excel कि master sheet में जाओ, अपने table array में जाओ, go to the table array, first column. Now question, why it goes to first column? Because employee code is in first column only. VLOOKUP का पहला assumption है your lookup value must be present in the first column of table. अगर बीच में है तो lookup नहीं होगा. So that the first drawback or limitation of VLOOKUP function is जो आपका lookup value है, यहाँ पे जो आपका lookup value है, that is employee code. एम्प्लॉय कोड आपका जो लुकअप टेबल है, आई मीन टेबल एरे, उसके पहले कॉलम में होना ही चाहिए. अदरवाइज यू कांट डू वी लुकअप. आई मीन अगर आपका लुक टेबल कुछ ऐसा है, सपोज आई कॉपी दिस एंड पेस्ट समवेयर हियर, तो आप VLOOKUP कर तो पाओगे, ओनली इन दिस मच यू कैन डू VLOOKUP. यू कांट डू VLOOKUप विथ ऑल द कॉलम्स बिकॉज VLOOKUप में कॉलम नंबर लेफ्ट टू राइट जाता है, राइट टू लेफ्ट नहीं. आई मीन अगर आपका एम्प्लॉय कोड कहीं बीच में है, लोकेटेड है, जिसपे आप लुकअप कर रहे हो, दैट आईडी कम्स इन बिटवीन, दैट फील्ड कम्स इन बिटवीन, देन यू कैन डू VLOOKUP, बट विद फ्रॉम दैट कॉलम right side only, you cannot get the left side column. That is why for VLOOKUP function हम इसको forcefully cut lookup column and shift to the left column just कि मेरा VLOOKUP हो जाए, just because I would be able to do my VLOOKUP. I again go to my, hope it's clear. Again I go to the yellow color sheet, I type VLOOKUP, tab, I click on FX or Control A, and I said my lookup value is this B3 and table array is what. I go to master sheet and they मेरा table array है. Don't click in corner as I said, just select your table smoothly. This is what a table I have selected. Sorry, this is table. Shortcut key is Control A. You have to lock your table. Why? Because अगर आप formula नीचे copy करेंगे, table address will change. That is why we need to lock it, so that if you copy down anywhere, table array should not change. So I have locked my table. So finally my formula is this B3 and the table array. Now I want here first name. What is the position of first name? It's column number 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Go and see. First name comes in column number 2. So I'll just type 2. I can't type B here because ये number पूछता है किस number में column है. It's asking number to you, column position, not the name. I said 2. If you want last name 3, department 4, and so on. Last parameter can be 0, I mean false. 0 or false is known as, I mean, exact match. 1 or true or blank means nearest match, approximate match. Now when 0 and when 1. If you type 0 here, means you're saying to Excel, go to first column of master sheet. मैंने already बतला दिया why first column. VLOOKUP assume that your lookup value, I mean employee code in these situations, my lookup values employee code should be is already in the first column of table. So by default, VLOOKUP functions goes to first column of table and search exact 89. Right now lookup value is 89, so we'll search 89 exactly. If 89 not there, where? In the master sheet, you look up table, first column. अगर 89 नहीं है, if 89 is not there, you get hash NA, not applicable. मतलब नहीं match हुआ, didn't find there. I mean, it's not present there in the first column of table. So a zero means exact match. Most of the cases we use exact match in VLOOKUP. If you type 1, I mean nearest match, approximate match, closest match, I mean true, both are same. 1 or 2, or you make it blank, both are same. If you type 1, it means same. It will go to the first column of table. Which table? Master sheet, I mean lookup table. Will search 89. If it is there, you get the result. If it is not there, you will get the match, I mean lower nearest, I mean you will get the name of the 88. If 88 is not there, you will get name of the 87. If 87 not there, you will get name of 86, whichever come the lower nearest, not the upper nearest. So in the case of 1, if exact match is not available there, we'll give you the lower nearest match, which is wrong. In this case we want the exact match. 1 is very powerful, but not in this scenario. In different scenario, in next part I will also come the example of 1 I mean true. So of course I need exact match. I will type 0 here. I'll just say okay. You just see, if you change employee code, see your information changes now. So if you type again VLOOKUP here, suppose manually, again lookup value is same B3. So lookup value of for the name is B3, lookup value for region B3. And suppose tomorrow you type VLOOKUP formula here to get department, again lookup value is B3. Then why not, while typing VLOOKUP very first time, we were trying there B3, why not we log B3 F4, so that if I copy formula down, I no need to change this lookup value for me. Only I need to change what? Column index number. So I first I lock my B3 table to lock hai ye. Table was locked already, so I have locked my lookup value as well, so that if I copy this down I mean for this region, and then for this department and the salary, you feel that I need to just change only the column position. Region comes column number 5, as so I am getting, and departments comes in column number 4. You go and see, and salary comes in column number 8. We have to change once in life only, and that's it. If you just see, you I mean you change your column I mean lookup value, the information changes automatically. No need to do again changing. This is called how to extracting a record against unique ID using VLOOKUP. Of course, not using VLOOKUP, we can say only way to extract detail of a particular record against unique ID is vertical lookup function. I mean VLOOKUP functions. Now, there's so many questions will arise now here. What happens if I insert a columns in the main table? Now my column position changes. I mean, of course, 2 become 3 and 3 become 4. Sorry, 3 become 4, 4 become 5. If I insert columns here, and this may happens tomorrow for the some reasons, management decided to insert department code here. Suppose, and if I put department code here, then all column position changes. Then what to do? I will come in part 2 for this. So auto change, I will not change column numbers, will change. Right now if you insert a column in between, you have to go to VLOOKUP formula and you have to change your column number manually, because it was earlier 2, now become 3, so you have to make it 3. अभी आपको मैनुअल चेंज करना होगा अगर आप मेन शीट पे जाके कुछ रो कॉलम्स इंसर्ट बीच में कर देते हो. So you'll have to change your VLOOKUP formula manually now, but I don't want that to change. So I will cover next part, how to automate your column number. I mean, the moment you change, insert a columns in between, the column VLOOKUP column number automatically changes. Second thing, how to get first name and last name both. Okay, I will also know how to concatenate two formulas in one cell. Right now, if you ask to me how to get last name in next cell, simply copy and paste formula here and make it 3. आ गया. Now if you ask to me, no, I wanted to get both in same cell, मुझे दोनों same cell में चाहिए था, I will come in next part, how to club multiple formulas in the same cell. Now, next questions can be, people said, Ashid, right now you're doing VLOOKUP in just employee ID, and in your case, employee ID is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we do lookup ID in PF number or maybe part number. My part number is 12 characters long. So if I can't type those 12 characters manually here, so rather than typing it manually, can we make a drop down kind of thing? So no need to type manually, I'll just go and select it. Yes, you can do that. You know well how to make a drop down. So I'll be in this employee code. I'm in B3. I go to data tab. In data tab, I have right hand side data validations. Here I can make a drop down of employee IDs or PF number or a part number, docket number, whatever you want. So I, because my suppose this is long employee ID of having 8 digits, I can't type it manually. So I go to data tab, right hand side, I have data validations. Here I have data validations options. Click on this, this will come. Settings, input message, error alert. I just click on setting. नीचे क्या आएगा? Allow. Go to allow, and here we have list. Just say list. I just repeat, be in B3 first because I want to create a list in B3. Then I click on data tab, right hand side with data validations, and click on data validations. We have a setting. By default setting is on. If not, make it on or click on setting and then go to any value. I want to make a list, a drop down, click on list and type employee code manually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or if it is typed, go to that source and just select your type things. I don't not the heading, otherwise heading will appear there. So I just select manually this from A2 to the last. I mean A2 start, my employee code start हो रहा है A2 से. I select last. Keyboard shortcut is Control Shift down arrow key. I can just place here Control Shift down arrow key. I select and I just click OK. Now you see no need to type employee code manually. Just go and select. This is how we can make a drop down, so you can save your time rather than typing VLOOKUP value. We can just select, and this is very useful. अगर कुछ आपका lookup ID कुछ लंबा है, long length है, let's say part number, docket number, engine number, status number, PO number, so we can make a drop down here. So the moment you select drop down, your entire information changes accordingly. This is what the VLOOKUP I have. Hope this gives you basic fundamentals of VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP has so many things. I'll come remain thing in the next part. This is a part 1. I have started a VLOOKUP series. We'll continue maybe 5-6 parts. Thank you very much for watching my video. Please you recommend to your colleagues or friends. Yeah, I have VBA videos as well, MS Word videos as well, and so many Excel 11 videos also. You can go to my channel and you can watch. You can recommend to your colleagues and friend also. uh, you can write some suggestions or comment so that I can accordingly prepare videos for you. Thank you very much. You can go to my websites, it's there. Plenty of things to download in my websites. You can just see it's in my down YouTube details, it's there. Thank you very much. Thanks again.